Hello, welcome again to another JD channel unboxing. Today I'm going over a pair of shoes I was able to find at a San Francisco retailer and go over my initial thoughts on the shoe as well as how I feel it compares to my previous pairs that are similar to it. Unlike the traditional Air Jordan retros that have the same silhouette, there are its own differences because it did get a flair for the creator himself who actually designed the shoe. So let's go take a look at what we have, and I'll go over where I found it. So it's kind of interesting. I noticed on the bag itself it actually has the address of the store, which normally you don't see that, but I'm guessing since it's considered that the flagship of the chic line, I guess that they decided to put it on the bag, or maybe just this particular bag stock. So today's item I'm unboxing actually came from a store in San Francisco, which I showed in the previous clip. It's on the bottom of the bag. This is the Chic flagship store at 929 Market Street in San Francisco. Kind of handy that it's on the bag itself. This is a size 11. I fit anywhere between 11 to 12. I do 12 if I really want the shoe and they don't have my size available, but I traditionally fit between 11 for, say, most of the Air Jordan retros to about 11 and a half for foamposites. Foamposites, I say 11 and a half because of the way it molds to your feet. Of course, it's going to get smaller inside. So, on the top of the box, you already noticed it has a non-traditional top where instead of having the Jumpman, it has the Tinker Hatfield signature on it. It has your gray cement print around it. And on the bottom, you have the Jumpman logo and the old Air Jordan symbol on the right side. And on the left side now you have the Nike symbol as well as the swoosh and all the other symbols accordingly. Now what makes this different obviously compared to your traditional Air Jordan 3s is this is one of the Tinker Hatfield releases. So here is the box top. We open the box and we have the elephant print paper. And right away, when you look, you'll see a swoosh and you say, whoa, what is that? It has the Nike Air in the back. This is the Tinker Hatfield Air Jordan 3, kind of its take on the white cement. The elephant print is a darker black. It has a gray layer. And then it says Nike in here. Oh, wow. You know, it's like people are like, wait, that's a weird looking 3. But I like it. So, Nike on the bottom. For those who really like the Nike Air, it's in the back. And Tinker Hatfield's signature inside on the tongue. Ooh. Unlike my Pure 3s, there's nothing hidden here. I kind of wanted to check that out, but it's good enough. And so this is the first shoe. And of course, the right side. Whew. At the store itself, they didn't let you try it on, so just admiring it from a distance was nice enough. And knowing that they had a size I fit, it was hard to resist and kind of like, you know, damn, I gotta go grab that. The perforated leather, obviously, on the top, you can see, unlike my other pair of 3s, I have actually several, including the True Blue 3 of the 2011 release, and didn't have the perforated leather. I like, actually, this here. It'll help it breathe more. As well as this has a two-tone style. The Nike swoosh, my other friend didn't like it, but, you know, I think it gives it kind of stands out. You know definitely from a distance, this is not your traditional Air Jordan 3. This probably would have been the one that went in production, but then of course they decided to go with that more clean look. And I mean, I get where the sneakerheads prefer it, but this is pretty cool. The red Jumpman is in the front, of course, and then the red toe tag, I guess they call it, or I guess heel cup. Perforated leather around the heel. And I'm trying to think of other things I could see on here instantly. I mean, the sole basically reminds me of a black painted version of my True Blue in terms of like the red here, as well as the gray. Of course, it says Nike here on the bottom rather than the one I have where it says Jordan. I'm going to put clips of the shoe, obviously, in the video. so I can put them as references. But the perforated leather I do like. I mean, I don't know how people could pass on this. This is just so unique, and it was a lot cheaper. On the paint, obviously, you know, just like any other release, you can see that there are some inconsistencies. But, I mean, none of the new ones I think are perfect. It's been a while since I've seen one that I could say, oh, look, there's no imperfections. This one has a few, but I feel like the way that it was brushed on, if it had been smooth, it probably would have ripped off just like my 3s or my Toro 4s. I was going to say my Red 4s, as some people call them, the one with the nubuck top, but then there's black here. The black on this is starting to peel. And I remember that one was really smooth. I was just thinking, okay, the smoother was, the easier was to peel off the paint. Let's see what else we got here. We have a loose thread. That's kind of, I guess, bugging some people. But all I could say is this has the full grain feel leather. I do like. And then the tumbled, as my fellow sneakerheads really like on the newer premium style shoes. But I mean, you pay a premium for any shoe. It's kind of sad that you do see imperfections, but you gotta get what you like. And this is something that I was kind of debating on for a few weeks. When it finally released, I was kind of sad that I didn't get it the first day. Then looking at it now, I'm like, couldn't believe I was lucky enough to grab it. There's paint rough marks here that look like they could be sanded off, and there's a little bit of excess there. But, well, it's a nice shoe. Of course, it has a signature. Well, I forgot, it has an outline of the shoe itself inside. So if you didn't already know, you're wearing a pair of Air Jordan 3s. And this is a Tinker Air Jordan 3 to make any difference. So we're going to go put that back in the box. I'm not doing it on feet. Because one thing is, I have stinky socks and I have black socks that are going to make those little things in here. A few wrinkles. Never been tried on, according to them. They didn't let anybody try these on. And, well, this is a very, it has its flaws, but the tumbled leather, the perforated holes for the perforated leather to make it breathe, makes it well worth it. I mean, this is an abused looking box, but if you're gonna rock the shoes, I mean, you really care how badly messed up the box is. For those who want to collect, I get it. If you're just gonna keep them dead stock, but I mean, rock your shoes. Otherwise, I mean, what's the point, right? This is what I'll plan to rock sooner than later, but I really gotta go make more room in my closet to at least put it in the rotation. That's my take on that. Tinker Hatfield. Doing my own manual spin. Size 11, Tinker NRG. Unlike the other ones, this is 200. I believe that they dropped it down to for the newer ones, but I remember the 216 True Blue 3 for Black Friday was 220. I mean, for a pair of 3s that started at probably around 109, you're looking at 200. I would hope it'd be unique. Nike Air makes it unique, sure, but this is different. So let's zoom in on the shoe again. Kept kind of moving it forward towards the camera. Ooh. Go in again. Yeah. Inside the drawing of this shoe. I do wish that this wasn't one that actually had made it to production. Not that I don't like my Black Cement 3s or my True Blue 3s. This is pretty cool though. enjoyed my first real unboxing of a pair of shoes. I know that it needs a little bit of tweaking, but no, I enjoyed it, and this is a beautiful, beautiful pair. And thank you for tuning in once again. If you do like what you see, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to be up to date on my current videos as well as upcoming ones. I will be releasing a video more often, I'm hoping, because it seems like I'm being able to find content that I can release. And follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or Snapchat. I'll put it in the outro, and thank you for tuning in, and enjoy the outro and the upcoming videos. Thank you. Take care.